So in the last video, we talked about how to upload Email Genie to your WordPress installation. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to use Email Genie. So here I am. I'm right in the dashboard of one of my websites. And here's Email Genie right here. So after you upload it, you will see Email Genie right here on the left-hand side. So the first thing you need to do is just click on this link. And you're going to use the same email address that you paid with. This is a licensing thing. So I'm going to pop an email address in here. It's blurred out. You can't see it, obviously. But pop that in there, and you're going to register your site. Okay. Now, when you are looking at this video, this next screen that you see is going to be slightly different. Excuse me, when you're looking at your own site, the next screen that you see after what I just did is going to look slightly different, because between those words Email Genie and contact information are going to be a couple of training videos, this video and the previous video. So this block of contact information through submit is going to be pushed down. Okay, so don't get confused by that. So what is contact information? I know a lot of people using Email Genie are going to use it for their own businesses. You want to write promotional emails too, right? So you're not just writing a promotional email for a business client. You want to write promotional emails for yourself. And if you need contact information, like your name, your website, and all that stuff, this is where you're going to put it. So what I want you to do is I want you to fill in, and I'm just filling in my name. So you probably want to use your name. Okay, that was a joke. And I'm just kind of, obviously just filling in stuff just so we can keep talking. And I'll just put in my Internet Maverick site. And the next thing you want to do is hit submit. Give it a second, and you will see the contact information is up here. If you want to change it, put in new contact information, hit submit, and you will see it right here. Now, you will see how the contact information is used in a minute. So now we are ready to go. Look on the left-hand side. You see we have Email Genie, PAS, PS, and saved emails. We'll talk about saved emails last. PAS and PS are the two best copywriting formulas I have ever found for promotional emails. And in case you doubt me on this, I have written myself thousands of promotional emails. Thousands. I have been in email marketing for close to 10 years now. And I write at least one promotional email a day. And for clients, I write a whole ton more promotional emails. So thousands of emails. So don't doubt me on this. Now, let's look at PAS first, and then we'll look at PS. So the next thing you want to do when you get ready to write a promotional email is you want to click on PAS. Now, PAS is a proven copywriting formula. It's called Problem, Agitation, and Solution. And it is what I call my weapon of choice. So I'm going to go through this with you, and we're going to talk about how to fill in all this stuff, which parts of these need filling in, and all this stuff. Now, so I don't waste your time, what Email Genie is actually doing is it is enforcing proven copywriting formulas on you. It's making you think like an experienced writer. I mean, obviously, it's not going to come up with the words for you, right? I mean, it's just a plugin. But it's going to make you work within a certain framework that is proven to work with email marketing. Now, just so that you I don't waste your time while I hem and haw, I just wrote out a couple of little things. We're going to write a couple of little emails here with both of these. And yeah, so let's just get to it. So the first thing you want to think about is the purpose of your email. So let's say I want to write an email to sell email marketing services to local businesses. Okay, so let's say email name, local business email 1. And by the way, if you ever get confused by any of this stuff, we got hints, right? And let's put a note here for instructional purposes. Okay, so you can put any note you want of any length, and you'll see where you see this later on. Now, think about when you get an email. It has a subject line, it's got a greet, and then has the body of the email. It's got the greeting, the body of the email, and then, the closing and all that. So subject. Quite frankly, these subject lines here are for cold business emails. Okay, so quite frankly, these are the best subject lines I have ever found. They may seem simple, but don't doubt me on this. They work like a scalded dog. So if you want to use one of these, click the radio button right there. If you want to create your own, then create your own. So why don't we do this? Why don't I just click that, okay? Now, the next thing is the greeting. This is how you want to start the email. Okay, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hello? Etc., etc. I'm an American, U.S., we're pretty informal. I'm probably going to say hi. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to think about the problem. So if I'm going to sell email marketing services to local businesses, what is their problem? Why would they buy something from me? And I just wrote this out real fast. A lot of businesses either don't collect emails of their customers or potential customers, or if they do, they don't use that list to make more sales. That right there is the problem. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in here. Okay, so how would you come up with what to put in here? You got to think to yourself, how would I explain the problem to the business that I'm sending the email to? Okay, let's say I was selling video marketing. So why would someone want video marketing? I mean, why are they going to pay you to do video marketing? So, think about what problem you're trying to solve. Now, notice this particular page is called Problem, Agitation, Solution. We state the problem. We talk about the problem that the problem causes. That's called the agitation. And then we present a solution. So between those three, we have little transitional sentences. So you can use my transitional sentence or you can create your own. Now, I have a suggested transitional text, part 1. This, of course, leads to, now you'll see how this works in a minute. What? What does this problem of not collecting emails lead to? Well, it leads to more problems for the business. So how would we, what other problems could this lead to for the business? Well, you would, something like, this, of course, leads to ... not generating as much revenue, can't spell, and, of course, profit as possible for your business. Okay, that's the agitation. That's like twisting the knife, okay? In marketing terms, you're saying, hey, you've got this problem. Guess what that's causing? That, twist the knife. Hey, you got this problem. Somebody stuck a knife in you. Well, what kind of problem is that causing? Twist the knife. Oh my God, that's causing an enormous amount of pain for a business. I'm not collecting the emails of my customers and potential customers. Well, what's that? Oh my God, that's causing me not to make the money that I could make if I would do that. See how that works? So now we have to transition now from the agitation to the solution. So we have a suggested transition part 2. Fortunately, there are solutions. There's solutions to all this stuff. And now take a guess as to what the solution is. The solution is you, right? Okay. So let's say I didn't like fortunately there are solutions. I'm going to use my own suggested transition text. Fortunately, I have a solution for you. Okay, so let's say I want to use that instead of this. Now up here we used the built-in transition. Here we're using our own. And what is my solution? I can help. Okay, the solution is I help businesses with their email marketing needs. I actually help businesses just like yours with all facets of email marketing. Now, we got to have a call to action, all right? And that call to action is going to be, you can use either my standard call to action. For more information, please reach out to me. My contact information is below. Or again, you click here to use your own call to action, then you sign off. So let's say thank you. And here's where the contact information comes in. So if you want to use the contact information that was on the homepage that we already set up, in other words, your standard contact information, then we're going to click here. I want to use my contact information. That's the one that we just set up. If you're like if you're writing an email sequence for a client, obviously you don't want your contact information. You want their contact information. You're going to put that in here. And let's say we want to include a link to a website in the email. Okay. So let's say I want you to go to a squeeze page or something like that. So let's go to www.mysqueezepage.com. Okay. And now we're going to create your email. Now what this has done is, and it gives you, this is text-based, okay? So what this has done is it's given you, it's forced you into a proven copywriting formula. And now you have this and you can copy and paste all of the parts of it, right? And you put this, you would put this in Aweber, you would put this in GetResponse, you would put this in Cindy, ActiveCampaign, whatever. So, and you probably want to massage it a little bit, okay? We're going to write another email on the next one in a second, but let's say you want to massage it some. So this would be your subject line, right? Excuse me. That would be your subject. And maybe you know the person's name or something like that. You know, you might want to change the formatting or whatever. You might want to take this squeeze page right here. And, you know, if you said, you know, if you want to add for more, like the call to action. Okay, let's say you want your call to action to be click on my link below to find out more. So let's say we had put, instead of for more information, let's say we had put that in here. Right there. So let's say we use our call to action, okay? So we put that there, and then we would just move this up here. The reason that when we created the software, we put this page at the bottom instead of somewhere in here is because I don't know where you want it, all right? So, you know, you could just move this up here, bam, okay? And of course, spacing's different for different autoresponders, et cetera, et cetera. But the cool thing is this enforces excellent copywriting formulas on you. Let's read this email. It's going to be short and sweet. And you may be thinking, Lee, that's just not a huge email. Yeah, that's right, guys, because you don't want a big fat email. Who has time to read all that crap? Especially if you're doing cold email marketing, quite frankly. People like email wham, bam. People like to see the subject line, read what it's about, decide whether they're in or they're out. That's how fast, you know, email marketing needs to be fast, fast, fast. That's why we wrote this, so that it is scaled down. It is nothing but exactly what you need. So let's look at this. A lot of businesses either don't collect emails of their customers or potential customers, or if they do, they don't use that list to make more sales. This, of course, leads to not generating as much revenue and, of course, profit as possible for your business. Oh my God, I do have that problem. Fortunately, I have a solution for you. I actually help businesses just like yours with all facets of email marketing. For more information, please reach out to me. My contact information is below, or you might put something like, if you wanted to move somebody to a squeeze page, please click the link below for my free whatever, okay, like that. And then your contact information's here. So there you have it. There you have the PAS formula, problem, agitation, solution. Now, let's do this. Let's go to PS. Ignore that little squeaking noise. That's my dog. Well, PS is problem, solution. Sometimes, especially with cold email marketing, just ignore him. One of the beauties of the fact that I own my own business is I get to live the way I want to, like have my dog with me at all times. But let's say you don't want a problem, agitation, solution. Let's say you just want to state the problem and then get to the solution. Okay, here's your problem, here's your solution, here's my solution, bam, right? Let's say you want to do it like that. Well, I wrote down a couple of things. And let's say that you're doing this for a client. Now you're using Email Genie not for yourself, but you're using Email Genie for a client. So let's say you got a client, and I'm just to advertise a tire sale for a client, okay? And you want to use Email Genie to make an even faster, snappier email, okay? So now you got to think in terms of, notice this is turning you into a copywriter, okay? You got to think in terms of what, so it's a tire sale. Well, so why do people buy tires, right? Well, they buy tires because they looked at their treads and the treads are almost gone, and they're thinking, oh my God, that's unsafe. I need to get new tires. So what is the problem in this case? A lot of people are driving themselves and their families around on unsafe tires, okay? In this particular example, we're going to take out the agitation and we're going to talk about the solution. So let's go and make this email. So this is email name, tire sale for client X, okay? And note, for instructional purposes. And subject, now the tire company's sending it out to their recipients. Let's say something like important message about your car. I would open that, especially if it came from a tire company that I knew. Okay, so let's say your client is a tire company, you've helped them build a list. The gal that owns the tire company says, hey, so-and-so, Lee, okay? They call me up and they say, we're having a sale next week. Can you help us out with email marketing? Absolutely. So, you're writing the emails for this, right? So important message about your car. Well, if it's coming from a tire company to people that have already done business with the tire company, I'm going to say hi. In the United States, maybe in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, I don't know. Maybe y'all going to say hello. Or dear sir, or dear madam. I have no idea, but that's why we did that like that. So what is the problem? A lot of people are driving themselves and their families around on unsafe cars. So let's kind of fix that up a little bit. Before I write these emails, I think to myself, what is the problem I'm trying to solve? How would I address that? How would I tell somebody as we're sure a lot of people are driving themselves and their families around on unsafe tires, okay? Are you? Okay. Now, you could use my transition or you can use your own transition. So the solution is going to say, let's get you a new set of tires. All this week we're running special and name brands. Fortunately, there are solutions. If that is you, we're here to help. Okay? If that is you, we're here to help. And that's my solution. See how cool this is? It turns you into a copywriter. Guys, I am a professional copywriter and have been for years. I have been literally hired by some of the largest corporations in the world. That's no big deal. So have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of other copywriters. I flat out know what I'm doing. This is going to turn you into me. Okay, and that's a big deal when it comes to writing copy. Let's get you a new set of tires. All this week, we're running specials on all the name brands. Now, you don't want a call to action that says, for more information, please reach out to me. Just pick up the phone right now and schedule your, yeah, right, I can't even spell, right? Your appointment, or heck, if you're in the area, just drop by. Okay, this has got to be a thank you. And now, okay, so you don't want your stored contact information, you know, which for me was Lee Cole at admin at blah 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 and blah blah blah. You want the information for the business itself. So you don't have to fill in the last name. You could say Tony's Tire Shop, Tony at tonystire.com, phone number 111-222-333. Lo and behold, they have the same number as me. Just a joke. And then website, tonystire.com. Okay, something like that. Now, let's say you want to include a link, to Tony's Tire Store. Okay, so you would say tonystirestore.com. Let's say that's there. And look, I know it said Tony's Tire and Tony's Tire Store. Just go with me. I'm trying not to waste your time. Create your email. Bam. Say, here's the email. Okay, so all you do is copy and paste the relevant parts of it into the various places in Aweber, in GetResponse, in MailChimp, whatever your client is using. Now, one more feature that you need to know about, besides the fact that this bad boy lets you write emails like a proven copywriter does, it saves them for you. Okay, isn't this cool? Look, here are my emails. So why is that good? Well, let's say that you do a lot of work for Tony and you want to make things coherent. Okay, you want to make things consistent over a period of time. Well, you can go look up, you can go find Tony's other emails. Or let's say you get another client in another city that's a tire store. So you want to go look at previous emails that you've seen, just scroll down through that you've written. You just scroll down through here, pull out Tony's emails and just, dress them up for the new thing. You can delete them all right here. You can delete every single email in this list. So if you got like 30 and you don't need them anymore, just delete them. You can download them to your computer right here. Okay. Or you can delete individual ones. Just click and delete and click and delete. That is Email Genie. That's what Email Genie does. It's going to make you a proven copywriter, and you're going to be able to write emails that will get the click, get the sale, and will make money for you and your clients. Thank you so much for looking at this. Have a great day.